I'm going to show you how I made these really cool Boho Windcatcher, Dream Catcher hangers out of my boho bracelets and some ribbon. So if this looks like something you'd be interested, stick around and come check it out. Okay guys, let's talk about what supplies we're going to be using. I'm going to use some of my boho bracelets that I made, and I'm going to link the tutorial below. But if you don't have any of these, you can use any circular shape, really. You could use an old bracelet that you may have laying around the house. You could use some wire and just make a circle and, you know, close it with some tape and wrap it with some cloth, which is what the boho bracelets are. You could use the Mark Montano method of a zip tie to create your circle. These are small, obviously. Use a bigger one. You could make any size you want. You could use an old embroidery hoop for a larger one. You know, anything circular, you guys. So look around the house, see what you have laying around. Like I said, I'm going to use one of my boho bracelets, probably this one. And then you're going to need some ribbon or trims. You can use lace. You can use strips of cloth. You could use old shoelaces, but some ribbons and colors of your choice. We're going to be using good old Aleene's tacky glue, but you can use your glue gun. You can use any kind of glue of your choice. You're going to need a good pair of scissors. I'm going to be using this jewelry monofilament thread, but you could use fishing line, you could use dental floss, you could use strong thread, anything strong enough to hang and take some wear. And then I just grabbed a few little beads that we're going to finish off at the top to hang it, as well as this small key ring. But you could just use a loop if you want. You don't have to do that. You could also fashion something out of metal as well. So I will see you back here in just 1 second, and we're going to start hanging our ribbon, and I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how we're going to wrap the ribbon. And this is super, super simple, but I've chosen this bracelet to use. Again, you can use anything. And I've just started cutting my ribbon. You can make these as long as you want. I like them super long, you know, to dangle in the breeze, but you can look at it and see. This piece of ribbon, and I've doubled it, is about 60 inches long. So it's pretty long, and I've cut the ends at an angle to help prevent fraying. You could also put a little dab of glue there if you wanted, or Mod Podge, something. I kind of like the fraying look. Which is also why strips of fabric look nice on these too, because they're tattered. But so I'm just going to, like I said, I folded my ribbon, and this is super simple, and bear with me if any, you know, you guys find this tedious to watch, but I've been asked to show how I did these. So I just take the ribbon and I'm going to wrap it around, and I'm going to open that loop, and I'm just going to feed the ribbon through and grab it. If anybody's ever made a tutu, you know about this. Or adding fringe to a garment. And that is it, you guys. That's how we put the ribbon on. So I'm going to go all the way around, and I'll go in between these beads that I have here, but you can make them as full as you want. So when I'm back wrapping the whole thing, I'll see you back here in just a second. Okay, we finished threading the ribbons around, and you know, I have to laugh because I'm so not a pink girl, but I think this looks really pretty, so I'll do another more colorful one when I'm done with this. But now the next step is to, you can actually leave this as it is if you'd like, with just the ribbons hanging down free from the top. That's fine. You could also, if you want, to thread a bead here. Just, you know, pass the ends of the ribbons through a wide hole bead. So there's many, many options, but what I'm going to show you that I like to do is take the ribbon, and I'm just going to do a few basic square knots. And I'm going to take one ribbon from each set of 2, and I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to take the next set of 2. So we're going to take these 2, and I'm going to just go left over right. Do them as high up, you know, once you get the feel of this, you'll see where you want them, and then right over left. Okay, so this is what we have here, and then I'm going to continue doing this all the way around. And these are movable, so you can adjust them. I'm going to move on to the next set. So I'll just show you again. And I'll go left over right. I hope I'm in frame and you guys can see this. And then right over left. Hello, the ribbon is so slippery. And you want to adjust them to be about the same, you know, distance. Okay, I'll show you one more and then we're gonna let you finish up. I'm actually gonna wind up doing 2 rows of the same. Left over right. Right over left. So we're going to go all the way around with that, and then when we get to the end we're going to do 1 more row exactly the same, but I'll see you when I'm finished with this first row all the way around. Okay guys, we're finished with row 1, and I'm going to go on and make row 2 and do exactly the same thing that we did all the way around, and you can continue down as far as you'd like. You could also add beads at any point, just string beads on. For those of you who are into flowers and things like that, you could hot glue flowers or perhaps butterflies, any kind of embellishment at any point in the process. Feathers, let your imagination go wild. I'm going to keep it simple and just stick with the beads that are at the top, but just kind of letting you know what you might want to think about. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on to row 2 here. Again, we're doing very simple knots that are easy to adjust, and I think these just look so beautiful hanging in a window or anywhere when the breeze can catch them. I wouldn't put them outside unless you don't care that things will get tattered. So yeah, we're just going to continue all the way around again, you guys, and I will see you back here when that's done. Okay guys, I've got you zoomed in a little bit here so you can see better, but I finished the second row, and again, you could continue for as long as you want, but I kind of like the idea of just 2. And then our next step is to put the hanging thread on. We're almost done. This is a quick project. So I've cut 4 pieces of this monofilament. They're each about 20 inches long, but we can adjust that at the end. And I'm just going to pick a spot and put it through. And I know the string is going to be hard to see, but I'm going to, you know, so I've looped it around here. I'll take my 2 ends together, and we're going to thread them through that bead that I showed you. And this bead hole is big enough to accommodate all 4 strings, but this is going to get awkward to hold, so do the best you can, but I'm going to try to evenly space as much as I can the 4 pieces of string around the perimeter, and while not letting the other strings fall through the bead at the same time, which can be tricky, but you know what? I have faith in you guys. It is not an impossible task at all, and you can do it. So I'm gonna finish doing all four. Oh, maybe I'll do it while I have you here. This shouldn't take long. Let's see. Where did that one come from? Alright, so we have that. And then I'll say we'll do one over here. And we'll have the last one. Like I said, you know, you kind of want to, because you're going to want it to hang somewhat evenly, but you can adjust the lengths of the strings. And once you get it hung up, you'll be able to pull your wires taut, not wires, your ribbon, to adjust the holes in the knots there. So let's see, I need one over by this pink here. So we're just gonna put these four through, and then I will tie a knot in the top of all of these. I had wanted to put a smaller bead on top of this as well, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think that all of these strings, okay, hang on a second. So we're just going to adjust them around, and then, okay, you know what, you guys? Oh, here we go. Good. All right. And then I had wanted to take these, and you know what? I'm going to just kind of even the ends up so they're easier for me to handle. And I had wanted to put them through this bead as well. So let me see if that's going to work or not. La 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 la. I don't want to waste your time. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be able to do it. All right, look at that. Okay, so then, look, it looks like a ponytail, right? I'm just going to tie a knot around this, and once I do that, I'm going to actually, well, let's see, I wanted to thread it, there we go, in between the actual loops of the keychain, just to kind of hold it tight while I'm tying. And this is slippery monofilament, obviously, so do the best you can. I am going to be kind of burning the ends. I'm just going to do it like 3 times to make sure we got it tight. And then I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to take a lighter, and please be careful because burning plastic dropped on your skin hurts a lot, but that will kind of just seal those ends tight. And you don't have to do that, you guys. That's just my method. You're not going to really see that. If I were to sell this, I would do a neater knot there, but there we have it. And I'm going to give you a shot of this hanging up as well as another one that I did. And if you guys try this, I would love to see what you come up with. You can, you know, give me a friend request on Facebook. I will gladly accept your friend requests. You can also follow my posts on Pinterest and Instagram, and I'll put all links below. So I will be back in just a second and show you guys how these look hanging up. I'm going to hang them against a white background just so you can see, but they look beautiful hanging in the windows in the wind. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, you guys, here they are hanging against a white door, which doesn't really do them justice because I just wanted to show you the detail, but I think I am going to do some footage. It's dusk right now. It's not very light out, but I am going to try to hang these in the doorway so you can see them in action. But this is what they look like. Which one do you like better? I realized as I was doing these that I have no purple ribbon. Well, I have a little thin purple ribbon, but I don't have any wide purple ribbon, so time to get to the ribbon store. So if I can get some decent footage to put in next, I will. Okay, guys, even though the lighting's not the best, you can get an idea. And I just love these. They're so cool. Here's my deck. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you do. I make videos very frequently. I hope you guys are having a great day. And again, let me know how you made out doing this project. I would love to see. Take care. Talk to you soon.